So, we'll call the meeting, go out at 5 minutes past 5. Has everybody had a chance to read the minutes?
Yep.
From the last meeting?
Yep.
Anybody got any changes?
I didn't.
No. How about you, Tom?
No changes.
Okay.
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes, July 19th. Oh, you hadn't changed?
Oh, it's second.
Oh, okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do you have the commitment here too?
So, I do not, because I haven't been able to, the Ampson, web thing has been down. I haven't been able to print
Okay.
reports, but I can ask that.
So we don't have to
No, not today.
sign that. Questions on that? Okay. I guess we're already moving to old business. Station 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Alright, so I received a request for information for Station 3 because they want to keep it fast-tracked. So I've responded with some of it, and tomorrow,
Favor, Howard.
yeah, and tomorrow I'll send the rest of the information. But they're asking for the as-built drawings of Manley Street, and we've had a couple of filter explosions, so I'll look at the plans and see if they want to, I'll send them a picture and see if they can copy them. I'm not sure. We keep them in a safe, dry place now. For years, they sat on the side.
They're what, 2x3 sheets, right?
Oh no, they're full size.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
2 by-
they've been wet a few times. So they're a little wrinkly.
So that's for the iron removal plan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we may have a set here. I'll have to look because Patricia had filed away a lot of stuff, and I may be remiss in filing my stuff, but I know where to find it in my crap piles, and now I have to go searching. But I should be able to respond to all of their requests, so we'll keep it fast-tracked.
Let me know if you have a problem making copies. I can probably run, it might be a little bit wrinkly through, but I should be able to run them through my scanner.
All right. I mean, we have the town has a scanner, and Deborah, the GIS person, has access to that scanner, so if I find them and get them and they're in good shape, they just have to wait until next week, I think. I think she's on vacation.
Is that all you got on
Yeah, they haven't asked for anything else currently.
the, okay.
I sent you I know you had asked about the pump report. I emailed you all that, correct?
I didn't see it.
What-
What the new well was producing, Wayne? Is that what you're talking about?
I didn't see it.
All right, yeah, I could have swore I emailed you guys. All right, I'll look. If not, I'll find it. But she did finally, because I kept sending requests to her for the report, and she wouldn't answer me back, but she kept asking questions, and I'm like, this isn't good. So I remember seeing the numbers are close to what the present well produced, but she said something about volume versus thing, that there was a better volume out of the new one, but it was close in flow rate.
So what, around 300
I
gallons?
want to say it was more like 2, but I don't want
Oh,
to
really?
answer it. I can't say for sure, but I know that was the well that produced the least. We get the most out of this one that's running.
How much was it, did you say?
I want to say it was in the 200s, like 230 or something, but
That's all?
yeah. But that's the lower producer. The bigger one is the well 4.
Right.
That produces just under 400 gallons a minute.
Yeah, that one down back was supposed to, in the beginning,
Yeah,
that was found to be the same as this one here.
yeah, but it hasn't all the time.
I know, well, it never did from day one because they hammered it down,
Right.
and they brought all the fines around it and packed it in, but we got more water out of the pump test, 8-inch pump test, more gallons per minute, and it affected the drawdown, right around the well, less
They're not on
than
full
when
scale
they
well.
finished the big well, which we knew that they had to screw it up because we ran the 8-inch pump test for a week
Yeah.
to prove it. You know, to prove the well in the beginning, and it just never worked the way it was supposed to. We would have been better off leaving the 8-inch well in. It would have been a lot less money.
Do we have anything, what tests recent on the PFAS?
So the last one was July's, it came in at 19.2.
So that's 2 in a row now that have been under, right?
Yeah, because the one prior was 18.8.
8 something.
I got a notice from Duxbury where I get my water for the summer, they got it.
Yeah,
They just sent a notice.
everybody has it, there's no way to avoid it, the limits were set, I mean, the state
But I
decided.
mean, they had to do a mailing.
Oh,
So they must be over.
oh, they're over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So,
You go down with pitchforks and blazing torches and,
no, I just kind of chuckled.
I mean, truly, you have to drink a couple of Olympic
I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not that concerned about it myself personally.
I mean, someday it's everybody's risk and,
More?
Yep.
Well, because they've been drinking it for years anyway.
right, it's not nothing new and it's not, the
Been
water
there-
isn't
It's
producing
been there for a
it.
while, we've been putting.
We're
that-
putting it in, and we're making it worse. Every day that somebody does laundry with stuff, ding, it's going in.
But nobody's made it illegal yet.
No.
That's what kills me, if it was really bad, I think they'd make it illegal really quick.
Well, the issue is, as they ban each one, they create a new one. And then you don't know it's there until they start testing and find, oh, well, this one with this long ugly chemical name is a PFAS.
When you're testing the, for the tetrapolyethylene that was in the mains,
Yeah.
you know, your dead ends and stuff, are you finding much anymore? I
No,
haven't
it's
heard much
all,
about
no, it's there, but it's really low.
it. Yeah, so it's pretty much gone then.
Yeah.
Isn't that supposed to come out over time anyway? You're
Yeah.
supposed to.
Yeah, they were
Leaches
saying
and
it
then you
was
get
subtle. Yeah, so I was just wondering, because it was dropping off,
Yeah.
and we did loop a lot of the problem areas, or we put blow-offs in, and we took care of it. The one on Forest Street, we ran into the river, remember?
Right, I'd like to, that one runs really fast, that one uses a lot of water, I'd like to slow that down, but I know that was a high one for a while.
Yeah, well, just, you could back it off a little bit, and
Yeah.
when you take the next test, if it
Yeah,
comes up a little, the numbers come up, just start it up higher, you know?
yeah,
We still got one running on Maple Street,
yes, yeah.
and we still need that even with the building at the end there?
Yeah, because it's not, the building isn't gonna, the amount of water I was in his operation, he fills up, 55-gallon trash can and he's gonna water, but he won't be using a lot of water. It's not, he's using soil, so it's not a hydroponic operation, it's a
So
soil.
it's still not gonna use enough water to kill that one.
No, he won't.
How about the guy that makes the mulch down there?
He hasn't called at all, so I don't know what he's been doing, but
I go down that road every once in a while, and he hasn't hooked up to the hydrant. like
no, because he's not allowed
supposed
to. And they're gonna pave that road, so I warned him because the other road, the moratorium might be expiring now, but you couldn't go across that road.
Yeah, and they just paved the one going up to end, like towards 24,
Right,
because they got that closed.
yeah.
Yeah, it would behoove him to put a pipe under that road in case even if he changes his mind for later on.
Well, every time he used that, we got quality complaints, it was a specific person, and it was dirty, we'd see it, so.
Yeah.
He'd stir up the water when he did it.
How much are we pumping, Wayne?
We're down, I'll show you at the next meeting, I have the curve line where we didn't make it one year, we're above that, but we're below the other one, so we're like in the middle. After I get what we're doing, I might just hold back on spending cause then, it's been wet. I can tell by my solar panels, I'm only just starting to produce electricity now, where I should already be way ahead, and I'm not.
Well, we're supposed to be dry for a little bit now too, though, so.
I produced $125 less credit this month than I did last year in the same month.
Yeah.
Well.
I did like 250
Right.
credit last year in the same time period. So that's how many cloudy days we had.
Yeah, we've had
It was
a lot.
50%, yeah.
But people have used it, it's been hot and they have used it, so we're in the middle, it's hard to judge. We'll know when we see.
They'll be using it this week.
Hopefully.
Well, because a lot of the stuff didn't soak in, it ran off. So
Right, yeah.
we're gonna be watering for gardens and
Yep,
whatnot, because it's gonna happen. The ground underneath is still pretty dry.
yeah.
You get a couple hot days.
How about update on the new water source?
So that one, I know we tabled that one,
Yeah.
I leave it there, I should write tabled in the thing, because I don't wanna lose it.
Tabled.
We signed the
Okay.
contract signed, but there's no funding.
That's
You
it.
could just take it off until we decide to do something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
you can take it off there if you want.
so the
Until
asset,
you have something else you wanna report on it. Asset management grant, that's,
so we received the check, and I told them to put it back into our general fund, it was the money that was being spent. No, they put it into the article. So at some point, I have a whole
They
pile,
be in town hall.
yeah, so I have a whole pile of articles. I'll have to sit with Kathy before another meet, when we have, either a special town meeting or a town meeting, and try to sweep all the articles, and then we'll figure out where to put them.
How much was the check?
It was half, so I wanna say it was like 35,000.
and we're gonna sometime go over the list,
Yeah,
all of us
Yeah.
together.
if we can not do that tonight, cause I got a lot going on outside of here.
Okay.
Is there something?
No, I don't, I'm
You
not
could
gonna
just
say
give
it
us a
tonight, I'm
copy
just
of
saying
it,
we
look at
should
it
do
in
it
the
sometime.
meantime?
Yeah, I'll try to print it out tomorrow, I'm like trying to balance, I'm taking half days trying to keep the place running and, deal with other issues.
The main generator, that's all fixed, that was reported last time, right? We're all set
So
on
we're
that?
waiting on the exhaust pipe cracked, so
That's got,
he came, he looked at it, so they've ordered some parts. While he was here, I had him fix an issue at Manley Street that was coming in an alarm for an O2 sensor, but so many things were happening behind the other firm, I didn't wanna let them touch it, but it could have just been when they did the water pump that they knocked it off when they did the exhaust jacket, but plugged back in, they cleared like 9 codes out of the motor, so we're waiting for it to cycle tomorrow to see what happens.
So they didn't have to replace anything? They just
No,
hooked it
yeah, they
back
just
up?
found the hook up and,
That's the iron removal plant?
yeah.
That's the one we did the water pump in too, right?
Yeah, and that's when I think it got knocked off. But I wasn't letting them touch anything, because too many things were happening. It was probably coincidence, but, there were too many.
how about the Walnut Street tank?
Well, it's ready, but we don't, so if we can sweep all of those articles, we can actually fund that thing. If town comes up with a special town meeting, we can sweep all them articles and fund that, and then get them moving on that. But right now, there's no money, and where budget-wise,
But we have, everything is now set that you guys had to do, put in,
right, yep,
so that we can.
yeah, the hydrants
We
there
can
and
move forward now, once we get
yep.
the ability. Good.
And the vacant principal clerk.
I gotta leave for this one.
Huh?
I gotta leave for this one.
Well, that's the last one, so,
I'll hang out, but
are you gonna hang
I'll
around?
hang around.
All right.
Kerry, what time's it's Wednesday night?
6:45, so their meeting starts at 7, but they want to hear at 6:45, because they're gonna start the meeting, and then hopefully get you in after that, right after whatever they're doing at 7.
So, why is it that we're meeting an executive session, do we know?
I have no idea.
That's what they requested, right?
Yeah,
Well, it's a
exactly.
personnel matter.
Yeah, but I thought the employee requested whether it was,
I
it
have
was
no,
gonna be.
I don't know how it works. works.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea, anything to do with that stuff is
Yeah.
outside of my,
I mean, we're just discussing a person's pay. I mean, they discuss, when they hire police officers and stuff, I know you have an executive session when you're gonna talk about negotiations.
I think that, because there's more to it maybe.
yeah, I think there's more going on with this one than just
Oh,
what this, that's what I think they wanted to meet about, but. I
okay.
haven't talked to anybody over there.
I just like having everything out in the open so everybody knows in the town what's going on. But, we'll see if they're,
So there is a handout that, I don't know if you wanna look at it, I think it was the intent that you look at it before you go in. So the meeting, no, it's, I think yours is, yes, the top thing, that whole, I don't know if you guys went down Belmont Street and saw how it was blocked off for all that time.
Yeah, where it's been flooded,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the GIS person, went down there with her, you know, the finder or whatever, and, she went in with the shovel and found where it was clogged and rolled up her pants and went in and, so, you know.
cause that's been flooded for a while now. too.
Yeah, so what is it, something going under the railroad tracks or something?
It was just clogged. It was clogged with, you know, with stuff, I don't know what it was. She unclogged a plugged outfall pipe.
And she knew where it was through
She
the
knew right
GIS?
where, yeah. And I think, I know Chris and Sean were there, but I don't think they really did anything. They just kinda let her do her thing, so. I did, Maureen did reach out to me. She is one of the union reps for the secretary's union. And she had said to me that she'd watched the last couple meetings that we had about this position, and their union is thrilled that we're finally filling the position. So my question to her was, you know, I'm not really sure, you know, what she does is more than the principal clerk, and she could possibly be the head secretary with all her, you know, with the stuff that she does. Like, are they gonna have to open up the contract to add the GIS if that's what they choose to do? And she explained to me that she has a role as a head secretary with what she does, and Crystal Price, I believe, is the police secretary maybe, and she's also a head secretary. So they're both head secretaries with different things. So she said, you know, we wouldn't have to, if that was what we chose to do, to move her up to the head secretary, we wouldn't have to open up the secretary's union contract and like add a function. We could just add whatever, like the GIS.
So it would already come under that contract?
Yes,
It's not a big deal?
it's not a big deal
The
at all.
functions themselves aren't defined underneath.
Exactly, and she said, you know, she said, we're all on board, you know, as union stewards, me and Crystal, you know, we're on board with whatever you guys wanna do, just if you need help or whatever you need from us, we'll help you. So, that was good. I talked to her for quite a while the other day.
And they had watched it on the thing? the TV.
They did, they were watching, yeah.
And now if the town side wanted to continue using like partial time on the GIS for them, would still be able to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure what her contract says, like if it's her, if she currently works a 40-hour work week or a 35-hour work week, but I know the secretary's, contract is a 35-hour a week, so depending on maybe 5 hours, I don't know what it would entail. Like if she were to work a 40-hour week, that 5 hours, I don't know how that would work, that would probably be up for discussion, at the executive session, I really don't know.
Okay.
how many hours do you need in here, do you think, in that position?
It doesn't, I mean, so I think, she could work, I could fill her for 35 hours for sure, because she's done a lot of the regulation stuff at the DPW side, like help Chris and Sean out with some stuff, I know that. So she would, like, that's one of the, you know, things for Wayne, like if he could hand that off to somebody. Like I'm busy doing everything else, so that would be good for her, and there's always stuff to do for that. So we could definitely use it for the 35 hours.
Yeah,
reason I'm wondering if part of what's might be coming up is right now, they are using her for a fair amount. So if, assuming they probably, at least for a while, want still access to it, which we, you know, we pay them now for some of her time under their position, would they be able to pay us?
I'm not
For
sure
some of
that
her
I know she works 25 hours for them,
Yeah,
they pay her, and then we pay her for 10 hours. So that's 35 hours, but I'm not sure, they don't pay for her water department hours, and we
well,
don't.
no, what I'm thinking of is, if we, like, if they said they'd like to use her for 6 hours,
Oh, yeah,
because we'd be able to have them pay us for it, but because of being, not being in the union position now,
right,
wouldn't change that if we
Correct.
could work out something.
right,
Because I could see that being an issue with the town,
Definitely. That
because you're
wouldn't be a
kind of
problem.
taking away somebody that is doing a function for them,
right.
if we go through with this. So they might want to, at least for a while, I would think.
Even if they needed her for like 6 hours, 10 hours, whatever, that would be no problem over here.
And we just have them pay the rest back.
Yeah, that would be no problem.
And that would help cover for when you can't be
You
in
know,
the
when that-
office for a certain time. Though if
Yeah,
we
okay.
have her here to, so that if somebody shows up,
I wouldn't think that would be a problem, because when our guys go out snow plowing, the highway department pays them through their payroll.
Right,
all right,
And-
yes,
and
then
it just-
again, if it's the union stuff, kinda, I don't,
Right.
that's why I
I
asked.
mean, it's
Yeah.
just, they do it.
Yep.
They do it now, you know, departments lend out their help to
Mhm.
other departments, and they pay them out of their budget, so that budget doesn't get
Okay.
stuck with it, you know? So it's already being done.
mm-hmm.
Does anybody have, anything else they wanna discuss tonight?
No, I guess we just go in at, 6:45 Wednesday. Which I had in my calendar as Tuesday, so that would've been fun if I showed up tomorrow.
So you're not going with us, Kerry, right?
No,
No, thank you.
no, thank you.
That's why you gave us this, right? So
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
All right, Tom, you got anything?
Nope.
Okay, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Hold on one second, the next meeting is August 16th, it's a Monday.
Okay.
And we act, and it is an actual, there's no holiday that it has to get changed or anything,
No.
right?
I
I'm sure
actually
I
won't
have it.
be here, it's my 1 week of real vacation that I take.
Wayne, do you have anything else you wanna discuss before we adjourn?
No, it's, no, we just treat employees a lot better down here. Our fridge is a testament to how.
Now, you don't even have to go
Yeah.
there,
Alright,
all right?
Okay.
no, I don't have anything more. You got lots to do outside of here.
All right, then motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.